Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am just jumping on here to kind of talk to you real quick. We did not have another cleaning video today just due to a lot of things. Um, Probably a good thing because over the weekend we had a lot of storms and it's been kind of crazy with the internet and everything. So it's probably a good thing I didn't go ahead and try to get one out. Um, on the opposite end of that, I really hate that I didn't because Friday I really didn't get anything out good for you either. Um, a few things. One, I have been working my tail off with this whole deal of getting the house painted and stuff like that. Our kids, our boys, are with us too this week, so we kind of took a break, so it probably won't get done until over this next weekend, hopefully, probably into the week of next week. So I don't plan to actually do any really big reveal until after that's done. The backsplash is great. It looks great. It's done. I guess I could say it's done and it looks great. Steve done an awesome job on it. Uh, to bounce off of that, because the boys were here this week, I decided that I needed to do something with all of the tools. I ended up just kind of placing those in the butler's pantry down in the lower cabinets. That is a spot that our mobile infant cannot get to right now. She cannot get her wheels into the kitchen on her walker, so we're good to go there. Um, So we've got that, and we had taken up the rug in the living room. It's been up for a while, ever since she started in her walker, so probably about a month now. And during this whole painting deal in the dining room, it had been rolled up in there, and it was horrible. Like, literally, every time I turned around, I was tripping over it. The kids were tripping over it. Steve was tripping over it. And I just decided I'm going to roll it out while the boys were here. And I wrote it out and just rearranged the dining room and was able to get that looking like an actual dining room for the week. Hopefully, we won't have to put another coat of paint on the dining room. It looks great, but Steve was kind of worried about it. Um, but I don't think we'll have to. There is a spot where I went to put a sign up and it kind of scooted, so if I can't get that back off with a magic eraser, we might have to go over it. But it wasn't like a deep scratch, it was just like a surface mark. So maybe we'll be good with that. Uh, okay. 3. Um, I kind of had to go on a little bit of a halt with like my organizing and decluttering videos, other than just with the work that we were doing itself, because with everything being like it is right now, is really, it is not organized. It's very cluttered, and I'm okay with sharing that side of my life, like with, because all of this, like the content creation and things like that, the videos are to motivate you guys, but the content creation and getting to use this outlet is good for me. I can go in and do all that cleaning and kind of just get through the anxiety part, but for me, having a creative outlet, it's always been something I loved. And I actually have a degree in visual communications, which includes graphic design, photography, and things of that sort, web design, stuff of that. And so having this helps me too. Um, at least I know that I am getting to escape from my kind of everyday life. I get into my zone and I can do something. Um, so motivating you motivates me, and it's great. Um, anyways, speaking of that, it's kind of been hard for our home to be completely opened up as far as that goes, with just the clutter. And I completely understood that when, it was mentioned. And so I am trying to go through our house and kind of declutter and things like that right now so that I can make it a more comfortable situation and more relaxing. And I want to share this all with you guys. I really enjoy it and, all that. But I don't want anyone to ever feel like this is something that is being forced. And so right now I am trying to get that situation resolved. Um, so I'm not sure how long that will take, but it will get resolved. But along with this kind of gives me the chance to get some other stuff taken care of. I have decided that I will be changing my YouTube channel name, and I plan to get this done during this week, because it just seems like the best time. Excuse me. It will be the best time to do it, and since I'm not like in the process of trying to do a lot of major projects or cleaning deals, then I can kind of focus more on the branding and things of that sort. And I would like to start up a Instagram, so that if I'm not sharing stuff over here on my YouTube, then I can share it on my Instagram. Because right now, I'm very limited to like the community tabs and stuff like that. I don't have that accessibility. That is why it's so important that if you guys have people who can subscribe, and this would help, to recommend them, so that the faster I can get these, the more I can post and get things out to you and others. So I plan on using the platform of social media over on Instagram to kind of reach out and help everyone get motivated easier, especially right now since we're kind of going through all this deal with adjusting comfort levels and stuff. It's probably going to be the best way. But anyways, while I'm sitting here, I want to show you my progress. Back in February, I started on this list because this was one of my manic moments. I was having trouble with my anxiety and things like that, and I was just on the setting of I wanted to get organized so bad. Let me go ahead and say, guys, ladies, gentlemen, whoever's watching, kids, the first thing to getting organized and being able to find stuff is being clutter free. And that means whatever you have, let's say you have like 5 spatulas of the same kind. How many spatulas do you really need? Do you need 5? Or can you just get by with 2? Same way, I mean, I know they make like plastic and they make the metal ones depending on like the type of pan you have. So of course, if you have to have a plastic one for a different kind of coating of a pan, you have to have a plastic one. But I'm saying you don't need 5 metal and 5 plastic of the same kind. So I'm just saying, you go through and you just simplify things. You want to make it so that when you open a drawer or a cabinet, you can see what you need to see. You can find it quickly. And you're more relaxed. You're not like, oh my gosh, where are the batteries? I know we have batteries. I mean, here's the big thing that's been going on in our week. Where we are doing all of this work on the house, the tools. We have like one major drawer that has tools. And I literally had to go through and I emptied it. And when I did, oh my gosh, it was a big mistake because like it was so frustrating for Steve, and I had good intentions and everything, but yeah. Anyways, let's just say everything got returned to the drawer, but it's more organized now. So that was there, and then so now we can find all the screwdrivers and the Allen wrenches and all that. Anyways, I made a list back in February, and let me go ahead and show it to you real quick. My list consists of my drawers, lower cabinets, upper cabinets, and then which wall they're on. And then I have things I had listed out to declutter and organize. Over here, I have like my boxing quick list, and what actually inspired all of this was Boxing Day. So I went through and kind of made a list of things, donate stuff, toss stuff, boxing quick list, and relocate. And so, like I said, this was done in like February. It's January or February that I actually made this list. And so far I have relocated things here. Or no, I have actually changed these. I have relocated the dog food, the bowls and plates, pots and pans. And then down here, you can see that I've marked out a ton of things that I have organized and done. And then over here, things I have tossed, papers, the boxing, donate, and things like that. So, if you can't tell, I've kind of been busy. But this has been taking a process, and a lot of people say take 15 minutes to go through and declutter. And honestly, a lot of times when you start doing that, you'll start it and you'll get through, and even in the first 15 minutes, sometimes it takes you 15 minutes just to start getting deep into it, and then you go by and time flies by and it's been 30 minutes, an hour, however. So I would recommend myself, this is what I would recommend. I would recommend going 30 minutes to an hour. And when you do this, if you have kids or however, like if you have a toddler or an infant like I do, put them in their walker, baby wear them, put them in a high chair, give them their meal, or let them take a nap, however, and just put some music on and start decluttering. And that's the best way that this will work. Best way it'll help is you just start. And so I wish you all well, and hopefully in the next couple of days, on Friday, I will have our big reveal of our name change. So if you see the name change, don't freak out. It's me, and we're still doing this. We've just been going through and doing some different stuff right now. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for clicking on here and watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell for when I release new videos. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.